Sorry, what is AT&T saying? Ah, but who is the host? Oh, I'm the host.
Yeah, that's me.
I like that.
Can you unspotlight me?
Um, okay, now Aditya Aunty is the host. Aditya Aunty, can you unspotlight Misty? Okay, has everybody got a piece of paper or a drawing book and some colors? Mm-hmm. Okay, what
Where's your
happened?
voice is not clear.
My voice is not clear. Till now it was clear. Now what happened to my voice?
No, it's clear to
Wait,
me.
I'll quickly go do some gargles and come.
No, no, it's clear, it's clear.
Ah, that is what. Okay, it's clear. Uh, Auntie, are you on speakers? Because I'm getting an echo from some other laptop. Okay. Wait, where are we? Ah, okay. So what are we going to do? We are going to make a little garden. Do you all, have you ever made a garden in your drawing book? Have you sketched a garden? So today we are going to draw a garden. Uh, and as you have already said, you are ready, right? So the only thing is you follow my prompts. What does that mean is I'm only going to prompt you, okay? And you are going to use that prompt to make your garden. So when you are drawing your garden, make it very colorful or only one color, however you want. Make lots of drawings or little drawings, however you want. Make big drawings or small drawings, however you want. Add details, don't add details, however you want. But just follow my prompts. Mhm. Is that good enough?
Yes.
Okay, so I hope you have a blank sheet right now and some colors around you to start off. So I want you to just, before you start off, just close your eyes and feel how you are feeling, feel how your hands are feeling, how your face is feeling, how your whole body is feeling. This body, which is about to get inside a garden, these eyes and ears, which are about to go inside a garden. So, as you think about your garden, first think about yourself and see what would you see yourself in the garden as. Are you a tree? Are you a flower? Are you a plant? Are you a butterfly? Are you a bird? So start by drawing yourself. You can't be human. Other than human, you can draw yourself as anything. You can even be a play slide or a swing, anything in the garden, whatever you think you are. So go ahead, draw yourself. It could be anything. It could be even a fruit, big watermelon, or a bunch of grapes. I don't know how you want to see yourself. So see yourself in the garden. Start the garden with placing yourself in the garden. Okay. And yeah, you'll have to draw a little fast because I talk a lot. So you'll have to keep up with my drawing. So I hope you've drawn yourself in the garden. Now think about what's in the edges of the garden. Okay. Whatever is in the edges of the garden is what is there all around you in your life right now. So think of what all is there in your life. Maybe it's your house, your toys, your device, your parents, your grandparents. So draw all of them all around, but you don't have to draw them as it is. You don't have to draw them as human beings. Draw them as however you want it to. You can draw your device as an as a little tree. You can draw your bedroom as a little flower. You can draw your mom as a, I don't know, whatever you want to draw. But on the edges, along the edges of your paper, draw all the little things that are there right now in your life. Hmm? That you could draw them as butterflies, as birds, as caterpillars, as fruits, as flowers, as grass, as trees, as shrubs, as mist, as wind, as
Ratnesh, do we
yes.
have to label?
No, no label. We are doing drawing, dear. We're not doing writing at all.
Ratnesh uncle, I have only color pencils. Okay?
Okay, keep drawing your garden. Right now, we're drawing the edges of the garden. And in that, we are putting all the things that are around us, people, objects, furniture, whatever you think is important to you, you put them there. But don't draw them as it is, draw them as something else. Add little things. If you think you want food in your life, then draw food in some form, maybe a snake as a food. However you want, let your imagination go wild. It's a wild garden. Yeah. So I hope you've drawn lots of things on the edges of the paper. Now we're moving little inside and we are thinking all the things that we want so much. So what are the things that you want in your life? You want lots of, I don't know what you want in your life.
We can
Want,
make anything.
yes,
Like there is a
yes.
tree with a chocolate.
Yes, it's your garden. Absolutely, absolutely. But keep listening to whatever I'm saying and keep making whatever you feel like making. Right? So keep listening, keep drawing, keep listening, keep drawing. Yeah. So a little inside the edges, draw what you really want in your life. You may want, like somebody said, chocolate. So you may want happiness. So how would you draw happiness? Or you may want lot of games in your life, or you may want lot of achievement in your life, success in your life, or you may want a lot of friends in your life. But how do you want to draw them? How do these chocolates and friends look like? Don't draw them as chocolates and friends. Draw them as maybe a bush, maybe a creeper, maybe a butterfly, maybe a cockroach, maybe a snake, maybe a snail, maybe I don't know, maybe a termite mound. Uh, so draw all the things that you want in the middle part of your paper, all the things that you want. But don't draw them as it is, draw them as something in the garden. It could be a nice bush with hanging fruits or where lots of bats are hanging. And then we move little, okay, I'll give you a little more time. So I hope you're drawing little inside the edges, all the things that you want. And I hope you're leaving the middle part still vacant because we want to draw something else there. Now, all the things that you dream of, if you dream of a holiday on mountains, if you dream of going on an aeroplane, draw that, but as part of your garden. Don't draw an aeroplane. Draw aeroplane as a tree or aeroplane as an orange hanging from a tree. Let your imagination go wild. Okay? And now let's move a little more inside to your paper, towards the center. And here you draw all the things that you think are there inside you. Maybe what is inside you? I don't mean the body inside you, but inside you, meaning there could be some qualities. You could be very hardworking. You could be very
Ratnesh, you're going too fast.
I am. Life is right now flowing fast. The garden is to come up in 20 minutes, dear. So keep drawing. Don't worry. Let me go fast, but you go slow. Don't worry. Right? Okay, so where was I? See, now I lost. Okay, I was there. Yeah, some qualities inside you. Maybe you would like to draw. If you think very patient, what is patient? What is hardworking? Maybe hardworking is a little puppy. Maybe patient is a little butterfly. I don't know. How do you want to draw all of these things? Maybe it's a slide. So think of all the qualities that are there inside you. Maybe you are very responsible. Maybe you are very sincere, maybe you are very quiet, maybe you are very playful, maybe you are very laughing, giggling, maybe you are very jumpy, maybe you are very sweet, maybe you are very sour, maybe you are very bitter, maybe you are very sober and serious. Maybe you want to be very calm and quiet. Maybe you want, maybe you are very simple. Maybe you are very active and jumpy. Oh, jumpy, I already said. Enthusiastic, excited. So little things that are there inside you, all these qualities, you draw them, add them in your garden, in the center part. Again, you can decide how do you want to add them. Maybe they are little bricks in your garden. Maybe they are little sculpture in your garden. Maybe they are little flowers in your garden. And if you
What
also
should
look,
we add in the center of the page, Fitness?
whatever you think is inside you, all the qualities that are inside you, whatever you think
Okay.
is a quality of yours. If you
Okay.
think you are eh, very talkative, that's a nice quality. And if you think you are, no, I'm not very talkative, I'm very quiet. That's a good quality. If you think you are very aggressive, you can fight it out. That's a good quality. If you think, no, I am the peaceful kind, that's also a good quality. All qualities are good qualities, but all of them are inside you, so you have to draw them. Okay. And now I'm sure in your garden there is still a lot of space. And in those little spaces, you can draw little things. These could be again a little insect, a butterfly, a plant, a creeper, um, something creeping on the ground. But what do these things are? These are little skills that you have. What skills do you have? Maybe you have a skill of cooking. Maybe you have a skill of listening. Maybe you have a skill of measuring. Maybe you have a skill of dancing. Maybe you have a skill of singing. Maybe you have a skill of singing and dancing together. Maybe you have a skill of teasing. Maybe you have a skill of gossiping. Maybe you have a skill of criticizing. Maybe you have a skill of giving feedback. Maybe you have a skill of shouting and scolding, and maybe you have a skill of serving others and caring for them, and maybe you have a skill of slapping others and pinching others, and maybe you have a skill of, I don't know what skills you have, you better know. So go ahead, put these skills in those little spaces that are left in your garden. I hope there are still spaces left in the garden, a fruit here and a, you know, a flower there and a plant here and a butterfly there and a dragonfly there and a bat flying there. Hmm. What else would you like to add in your garden? Tell me, what else is inside or around you? Some of you can also share. Oh, we can add this or we can add that. Come on the mic and share. What else you could add in the garden?
Ratna Shankar? A bird?
No. Bird is what people will draw. You have to talk about yourself that, oh, I can add this. And then in the form of a bird, you can add, or in the form of a plant, you can add. What else you
Ratna
think
Shankar,
is,
I'm going to put in my garden rainbow.
okay. Yeah, but rainbow shows what? Maybe your ability to think. Do you all think? I doubt. Do you think? No, I have no doubt. You all think. So you are all thinkers. So maybe you can put your thinking, your thoughts, your dreams, your feelings. What else? What else would we like to put in our garden? Okay, so I hope you have a garden ready in front of you. And remember, a garden never stops growing, in the sense you can always add more to your garden. You can even add more sheets to your garden and continue this garden today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next week, next year, next century, after 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, 100 years, in your next Janma also. Does that make sense? So please continue. But right now we will pause it because we are now little running into the next part of our session. So pause your garden right now. Keep it on one side. Look at it. Smile at your garden. Growl at your garden. Sneer at your garden. Frown at your garden. And come ahead and share something about this experience. Don't tell me what is there in your garden. Don't tell me what. Tell us how was the experience of drawing your garden. Are you getting me?
It was like creating your own world.
It was like creating your own world. Share more. You can share in chat. You can share in voice. How
It
was
was
the experience?
it was like creating your own imagination drawing.
Imagination drawing. Okay.
For me, it was like I am the Raja Rani of this land.
Yes, you are indeed the Raja Rani of your own land. Yes. hmm More thoughts? How was the experience?
For me, it was like drawing your own. Making your own life, making your own place to live and everything like that.
Okay, making your own life. Okay, okay. Anybody else?
Own world.
Yeah, yeah. People who haven't spoken, I'm sure there are lots of people
No
who have
one's
not.
there in our world.
Yes, who else are there in our world? Yes. How was the experience of doing this? Would Achillesh like to share? Gunjan like to share? Guntas like to share? Krishiv, Mukunda, Nandini, Parinita. Who else is there? So many people are there.
Expressing my own feelings on paper.
Expressing feelings. So you felt a lot of your feelings came on paper, okay? Roshni is there, and who else is there? Soham is there. Come on, share. How was the experience? Shreya is there. Wow, so many wonderful people are there. Come on, share your experience.
My feeling is I am creating a new garden.
Yes. See, you are actually supposed to share 250,000 words about your experience, but that's okay. At least share one or two. Share saying, I felt like looking into myself. Mhm. Wow, inclusion of various people in the whole world into my life.
Can I
So,
share?
Ashik, Nandini saying reflective. Yeah, please go ahead, share.
Okay, it's me, Smriti. So, the garden was like my home, my drawing. It felt like it was actually happening.
Okay.
And I would wish that whatever I have drawn right now would happen really.
It is happening really inside and outside you. It is already happening, Smriti. It's because it's your garden. You got to make it, right? Okay. Anybody else wants to share? Gunjan is saying, I'm ever changing. Wow. That's why I said your garden is not complete. Don't say I finished my garden. Say I started my garden, because the garden will go on, as Gunjan is saying, it will be ever changing today, tomorrow, next year, after 10 years, 20 years. And yes, remember, even the next lifetime, even if you don't believe in it.
I love it and it's very colorful.
Hmm. So how's the experience?
Experience is very bright and colorful.
Bright and colorful. Right.
I was thinking which colors I would like to add in my garden, what elements I would like to bring in, and what's
Yeah,
already within me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I am I am thinking that for my cat, I am like for my not like I am the cat and I want to not want to. I am sitting on my tail. It was like that.
Okay, ठीक है. So let us now pause this activity and we will request Madam Aditi to put us into the breakout rooms. Oh, wait.